Hi there, I'm Martha Van Dam, and this is Living Beyond. Welcome back. Welcome to our series, Therapy Trails, where we talk about things that are part of paths toward mental and emotional wellness. And so today we're going to talk about the difference between control and influence in a relationship. I will say to all of my people, particularly my couples, one of the foundational things we always talk about is how we do not control each other in our relationships, and we need to try very, very hard not to even attempt to control one another. But we need to put our control on ourselves. We will control ourselves. I will control, so we can control our thoughts, our words, our emotions, our actions. These are the things that we can control of our own, and it's not our job to control that for our partner. So that is strongly foundational, very, very strong, and a little more difficult than we might realize, because when we start digging into the ways that we may covertly, seemingly try to manage the people around us, I just won't tell them that because I don't want them to get angry, or I don't want them to be sad. Now we're trying to control the other person's emotion. It's just that simple. There's a place that it shows up, and you might want to think about that. But what we do want to have, we say that we don't control another person, for sure. But the thing that we do is we influence. And we must remember that in our relationships, and here is the thing this is the line to take out to remember, that in our relationships, we are always making it either easier or more difficult for the person that we're in a relationship with, to either do the right thing. We're making it easier or more difficult for them to do the right thing, or easier or more difficult for them to do the thing that will be harmful. And so a piece of us being in control of ourselves and us living in our own integrity and acting out of our own character, a wise thing that we can do from in that place is to recognize, okay, so I don't control, but I do influence. And what influence do I want to have? If we genuinely love the person that we're in a relationship with, and it doesn't even have to be a love relationship. If we want to have a respectful relationship, maybe with a coworker, it benefits us greatly to recognize the difference. When am I trying to control someone? That's about me putting action on the person. When am I trying to control, or when am I trying, by my actions, words, thoughts, emotions, when am I trying to be sure that I'm helping create an environment myself that's going to make it as easy as possible, influence as easily as possible the person that I love or am working with? This is going to make it as easy as possible for them to do the right thing, the good thing, the next good step, or the next best step. That can be a piece of us, a way that we can contribute to the health of a relationship and the health of the people around us, by influencing in ways that it makes it easier for them to do the right thing. Think about that today. Do you make it easier or more difficult for the people around you to do the right thing? Let me give you one quick example. If my husband has been out working during the day, and he's trying to be a kind and gentle person, but he's really exhausted, but he's still trying, and he walks in the door, and the first thing I say to him is, "You park so close to my car, I'm going to have a hard time getting in a few minutes." No matter how hard he's trying to be a caring person and be in control of his thoughts, words, and emotions, I've just made it more difficult for him. It's not my job to control his response, but it was sure my job to control my words. And if my words make it more difficult for him to do and say and be the right thing, I'm not controlling him, but I'm sure not helping our relationship, and I'm not helping the person I love. So, in our world, a thing that I'm noticing a lot is that there's been an awful lot of very individual, I'm in control of myself and I don't have to control you. I don't have to be in charge of your emotions. And that's all actually very true. But I'm seeing too much of us stopping it right there and not saying, yeah, I'm not responsible for you, but I am responsible as I act in my integrity to help create an environment that makes it easier for you. Please think about that today. How are you making it easier or more difficult for the people around you to be the best that they can be? Thanks, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.